Hello there, and welcome to the most exciting video on this website called How to Fill Out the Company Registration Form. Okay, maybe not the most exciting video on this website, but still very useful to get through the company registration procedure in a quick and fairly effortless way. So let's get down to business. So the first thing we'll do is open the website, which is prod.ceidg.gov.pl. And the first thing we want to do once we're on there is change the language to English. And after that, click on the form next to the ridiculously happy girl called Fill Out the Online Form. So we start filling out the form by clicking Sign In the top right. And then we go to Create New Account. Okay, so the first step requires you to confirm your identity. You can choose from three possible options. Firstly, Qualified Certificate, if you have an electronic signature. EPUAP Trusted Profile, it's like a multi-account allowing you to deal with many administrative affairs in Poland. You can get yourself one by clicking on the link at the side of this video. Or thirdly, Anonymous Preparation of the Application Form. You simply prepare the application form and afterwards you have to confirm your identity by going to the municipal office within 7 days. Let's say you're slightly sadistic and choose option 3 because you want to go to the office. Now we have to decide whether we want to start filling the new application form or continue a previous one. It's our first time here, so we're going to go with new application. I confirm my choices by entering the validation code and clicking next. Okay, well if I were you, I'd take a break, make yourself some coffee and prepare the company documentation as it's going to be needed. Okay, data of the applicant. So firstly we're going to choose sex. I think I might be a male, so we'll go with that. Then first name, I'm Jack. Nice to meet you. Middle name, luckily enough I don't have one. Surname, White. Father's name, strangely enough, Ringo. Even more strangely, mother's name, Star. Not that I ever got teased about that, of course. Place of birth was Edinburgh. And the date of birth, 1980. 0303. Automatically we have our citizenship selected as Polish, but if you come to this video you're probably not Polish, so we want to delete that. Now we want to add another one, going into the box above. I'm British, so I'll start off by going with BRY, as that's the Polish for British. Now we have it at the bottom, and then we're going to add that to the list, and that'll do us for that section. Okay, so more data. This time we want to give them our passport number. So we select passport from the document list, the number of it, and then at this stage we assume that we don't have a PESEL, a NIP or a REGON. We simply click those boxes, and we want to declare that what we've said is true. So we choose yes I declare and then click next. Okay, now we want to select our address. So if you're in Poland, it's probably going to be Polska. And then the next section will be much easier if you know your postcode. You can find that out online quite easily. But if you select it here, it should automatically fill out the next section. You just need to put in the building number, door number. Then you need to say that this is the address of the applicant by selecting the yes option in the menu. And then click next. Okay, so we want to put in the name of our company, so we're going to put in something incredibly imaginative like Jack White Teaching. And our predicted number of employees is going to be pretty simple, me, myself and I, 1. Predicted number of employed persons, 1. Okay, so this section asks you for the code of your economic activity according to the PKD, Polish Classification of Activities. Now, you need a 5-digit code and you can choose from the list. So in this case, we're going to select education. Then we're going to select education again. Then we're going to select out of school forms of education. And then again, out of school forms of education, not elsewhere classified. And then learning of foreign languages. If you were to want to select another type of activity, now would be a good time, as later on it will cost you money. So if you were wanting to do some text checking or something, you might want to look for another 5-digit code. But we're just going to click next. Okay, so activity description again, abbreviated name for the company, we'll go with something again imaginative, JWT, and the date of commencement, which can't be earlier than the day of registration, so we'll go with a few weeks from now when we'll be registered. Okay, you don't need to give any of the other data, you can if you want. You just need to say whether or not there will be another place of economic activity. We'll go with no. Okay, insurance, and we'll simply select from the list, I am assured abroad. Okay, so information on the heads of tax offices. You probably don't know what you should be putting in here, so you just start to put in your address. So we're in Poznan at the moment, so we start to put in Poznan, and we can see Poznan Ujice as a possible option. We'll select that, and then we'll click continue. Okay, I'm going to be honest with you, you're probably not going to like this section. You have to say what kind of tax you want to pay and how frequently you want to pay it. You probably don't know how you want to do it, so the best thing for you to do is go to the tax page on our website in the money making section. So here we'll select flat tax, and then we'll select accounting books, and we'll pay quarterly. We'll select no here for simplicity, but getting an accountant can be a very good idea, as the legal responsibility is with them. So if there are any problems or mistakes, it's their fault, not yours. Okay, next we have to select where the documents will be kept, so we'll just say at home probably, the address of the applicant's residence. Then this section will probably be fairly straightforward, unless you're carrying out any supported employment enterprise, foreign enterprise with production, or community property with your spouse. Okay, next, our bank account details. So we're going to put in our number here, which you can feel free to access at any time. And then after that, we're going to put in the country where the bank is registered. That's in Poland. And again, you have to put this in the native Polish language, the full name of the bank's branch or office, the owner of the account, and the nature of the account, which is personal. So this page is if you want to authorize someone else to keep your business. We don't, so we're just going to click next. And last but not least, if we want to add any attachments that will be useful, again we don't, so we'll click next. Congratulations, you did it. Okay, now you need to remember to save yourself a copy of the filled out form, as the number on it you need to take to the lovely lady in the municipal office, and remember to do that within 7 days. That's it folks, thanks for paying attention and good luck.